Okay, so we have a question right here. Let me get started. Okay, now, so this is questions. Let's start with question number 9. So they want the solution set. And what do they mean about solution sets? I'll show you how to get the solution set for this question. It's very easy, okay? So now, I'm going to say, let me rearrange in the right form of quadratic. So this is going to go to the right because I want it to be in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c. So then face number 1, ax squared. So this is 9x squared. So take everything to the right. So here I'm left with 0 equal to. And then 9x squared is going to be 9x squared exactly. So this is going to come after because I have x squared plus bx. So this positive, when it goes over, it's going to become negative. So it's going to be negative 5, 15x. And this negative, when it go over equal sign, is going to become positive 4. Okay? Next step, let's factorize this. So this I'm going to say 0 equal, I'm going to write my 2 bracket here. And then, let's go step by step. How do we get 9x? 9x, this must be 3x, and this must be x. Okay? Now, how do you get 4? 4, we know this must be 4, and this should be 1 here. Okay? And no, this will be minus, this will be minus. Let's see. 3 times x, 3x squared, and then this will be negative 4x. Oh, this and this, 3x squared, and this, negative 3x. Negative 3, and no, this must be 3. Oh my god. So, let me see what do I make mistake here. This must be 3x. Yes, because 3x and 3x, 9x squared. So this and this, 9x squared, and this, okay, this and this, 9x squared, negative 3, negative 12, negative 15. Yeah, that's perfect. Sorry about that. Now, so this equal to 0, so 3x minus 4 equal to 0, or 3x minus 1 equal to 0. So this is going to go over, so 3x equal to positive 4 divided by x, so x equal to 1 over 4. Or, for this one, over 1 is going to go over, so it's going to be 3x equal to 1 divided by 3 divided by 3, so x equal to 1 over 3. So the value of x equal to 1 over 4, oh, 4 over 3, excuse me, here. Okay, so now this is going to go over. Let's go step by step. This go over, it's going to become 3x equal to positive 4 divided by 3 divided by 3 divided by 3 divided by 3, x equal to 4 over 3. Or, now, this is going to be 3x equal to 1 divided by 3 divided by 3, so x equal to 1 over 3. So you got your x's already. So these are your solution sets. So your solution set meaning, start with the smaller to the biggest. Is, you write your curly bracket like this. And then you write the first one, 1 over 3, and then you write the second, 4 over 3. But before we say this is actual solution set, it's very important you must take this value of x and plug in here. And the one you're going to get on the left, it must be equal to the right, and then that's going to be your solution set. But if one of these does not give us the equality, then take that one out. Let's test now. Take 4 over 3 here. So if you put 4 over 3, look, 15 times 4 over 3. By 3, 1 by 3, 5. Half times 4 equal to 20. 20 minus 4 equal to 16. So on the left hand side equal to 16. Let's see if the right hand side is going to give us what? 16. Now 9 times, okay, x squared means 4 over 3 squared. 4 squared equals 16. Over 3 squared equal to 9. Look, 9 cancels, so 16. Yes, left hand side. This is not supposed to be negative 16. This is a positive 16, my apology. So positive 16 because 20 minus 4 equals 16. 16 equal to 16 because 9 cancel. So this is solution set. So you have to do the same thing to test for the other one so we can confirm. But if one of them, let's say this does not work, and then don't write this as solution set. So when you say set, means you have to go back and see right hand side equal to the left hand side. Now, so this one, yes, we have checked is true solution set. Now we go to 1 over 3. If you put 1 over 3 here, it's going to be 15 times 1 over 3 equal to 5. 5 minus 4 equal to 1. So left hand side equal to 1. Now we want to see on the right hand side. Now right hand side, this is going to be 9. 9 times 1 over 3. 1 square equal to 1. 3 square equal to 9. So 9 times 1 over 9 equal to 1. Left hand side equal to right hand side. I hope you understand what I say here. Because look, it's 9 times 1 over 3 square. This is going to be 3 over 9. So 9 times 1 over 9. I mean 1 over 9. This and this cancel equal to 1. 1 equal to 1. So yes, it is solution set of the question. So So our solution set is this: 1/3 and 4/3. So do not confirm when you do it a FaceTime and say, oh, this is my solution set. No, go back and test it again and see if it's gonna satisfy both equation. Left hand side, it should be to right hand side. So now let's go to the question number 10. So now they give us like similar question but with the inequality. And then let's say find the solution. Okay, easy. So how you do it? Okay, so first and foremost you have to solve norm as a quadratic. So this is going to go to the left. So it's going to be 4x squared. Okay, 4x squared. And then 4x squared, let me do a little bit lower. Maybe you might not see. Okay, it's going to be 4x squared. And then this come back. It's going to be -5. Go over inequality sign and then +1. And then we have greater or equal to 0. So now we have to solve and factorize a quadratic, right? Okay, now let's write our bracket, and then we know it's greater or equal to 0. So now let's test. To get 4x squared, this must be 4x, and this must be x. To get +1, we know this must be 1 and 1, and this must be negative and negative. See, you can factorize. We know how to factorize. If you don't know how to, go to my other video. You can take the basics of factorization. So you can equate equal to 0. So 4x minus 1 equal to 0, or greater or equal to 0, greater or equal to 0, and this could be what? Or this one. X minus 1 and greater or equal to 0. Now, this is going to go over. So it's going to be 4x greater or equal to 0. So this is going to be 4x. And this is going to be greater or equal to 0. Greater or equal to 1 because this go over divided by 4 divided by 4. So x greater or equal to 1/4. Okay, now let's go for the other one. For the other one, this is going to go over. So it's going to become x greater or equal to 1. So this is not your final answer. I'll tell you why. You're going to have to test now. Like I say, you have to test on your number line to see which one is going to be true, which is not going to be equal to true. So we're going to draw a number line here. Draw your number line and plug your value. Okay. Equal or greater than 1/4 and 1. So 1/4 we know is on the left. Let's say this is 0, this is 1. So if this is 1, let's say, I remember it's equal. That's why I put this. Okay. That's what it's including. And now this is like, say, x. Okay, just write 1/1 for the face value of x. The other one is 1/4 somewhere here. 1/4. Let's write like this. So what we're gonna do? Oh my God, this is 1 here. 1/4. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna have to test and see which value is gonna be true. I'm gonna take the value between 1/4 and 1 and plug in equation and test if it's gonna be true or not. And they'll take less than quarter, and they'll take greater than 1 to see where our solution is going to be lie. Okay, which value is less than quarter? Any value. I'll take 0. 0 we know is less than quarter in the number line. Look, 1/4, 0, negative. You can take 0 or -1. I don't like to give myself in a hard time. I'm going to take easy number, 0. Put 0 here. 4 times 0 equal to 0. +1, 1. Okay, so if x equal to 0 on the left hand side is going to be 1. Now we want to see if it's true. It's going to be greater or equal to, what is our x? We say 0. 5 times 0 equal to 0. Is it true 1 is greater or equal to 0? Oh yes, 1 is bigger than 0. So this is true. So if we take a number before quarter, we see it's giving us true now, true answer. But to verify, take one more so you can feel like satisfied, just in case maybe you made a mistake. So you want to be in the right or safe position, okay? Now, let me take -1. If I take -1, -1 means in the position of x is going to be -1. -1 square equal to +1 times 4, +4, +1, +5. So here it's going to be +5. So now, we say we take -1, right? 5 times -1, -5. So is it if it's +5 bigger or equal to 5? Yes, it's bigger. Oh, so we have confirmed it's true. Anything less than quarter is true. Now let's take in between. Between quarter and 1, which number is between them? Let's say a half is between this number, a half. Now, let's plug in a half here and see if it's true or not. If I put a half here, it's going to be 4 times. A half is going to be like 1/2, and then we square, because we must square, we plug in here square. 1 square, 1. 2 square, 4. Plus 1. Now, 4 by 4, 1. 1 plus 1 equals 2. So all on the left hand side is going to be 2 here. The left hand side is going to be what? It's going to be 2. Now we go to the right hand side. Okay, we plug which number we say? A half between quarter and 1. Okay, so right hand side is going to be 5 times a half. 5 times 1 equals 5, divided by 2 is going to be 2.5. So, is it 2 bigger or equal to 2.5? No. 2 is not bigger than 2.5. So we see in between is not true. But you can take your time and taste another number. But I've shown you. Now, let's go to the number which is bigger than 1. 2. I'm not going to go to the 1,000. Why should I do that? Let me take 2. So for 2, let me take 2 for example. 2 you know is bigger than 1. For 2 is going to be, if you take 2, it's going to be 2 square equal to 4. 4 times 4, 16. Plus 1, 17. Also, it's going to be 17 if we take 2. Now let's go to the right. We want to see if it's greater or equal. 2 times 5 equal to 10. Is 17 bigger than 10? Yes, it's true. So here also is true. Oh, so we see the value of x is going to be less than 1/4 and greater than 1. But I have to take exactly 1 and 4. You see what I'm saying? 1/4, so we want to take so that we know, because we know now the value is going to start from 1/4 and less and 1 and bigger, because these are values which are satisfied our equation. But now the question is, the question is, am I going to write x less than 1/4 or less or equal? That could be the question you might ask me. So now we're going to have to test as a 1/4 into the original equation to see 1/4 if it's going to give the accurate. So if it gives us yes, they are equal left and right, then it's going to be less or equal. So we must say less or equal because it's this side. So x is less or equal to 1/4. Or is it going to be 1/4 with no equal? So let's test the 1/4 into our equation. Now, so we're going to say here, put 1/4 here, it's going to be 4 times, okay? It's going to be 4 times, okay, 1/4. But I will square. When you square 1, it's going to give you 1. When you square 4, it's going to give you, because you must square. Square 4 is going to give you 16. Okay, so we don't have square anymore. By 4, 1 by 4 is going to be 4. So it's 1/4. 1/4 plus 1 is going to be 5/4. Or you can say 1 and quarter. So if you plus 1, when you plug in 1/4 here, it's going to give you 1/4. Or you can say 5/4. Now we want to see on the right hand side. 5 times 1/4, yeah, it's going to give you also 5/4, which is 1/4. Yes, it's true that 1/4 is greater or equal to 1/4. Because they say it's greater or equal. Yes, it's equal because 1/4 is equal to 1/4. Even though there's a greater, but there's an equal to greater or equal. Yes, it's true. Okay, so how are we going to say x is less or equal to 1/4? That's the first answer. Now we want to go and test for 1. If you plug here, 1 square equal to 1 plus 4 equal to 4. 1 square equal to 1 times 4 equal to 4 plus 1 equal to 5. Okay, 5 times 1, 5. Yes, 5 is equal or greater than 5 is true. So we're going to say our answer is going to be x less or equal to 1/4 or x is greater or equal to 1. So that's going to be our answer. Okay, so this is going to be our answer here. Okay, so I can write down top so it can be very clear. But I use a number line so you can show all of them. If it's a solution, something you have to show as a solution, show all your work, even everything you taste, make sure you show. So I'm going to say x is what is less than 1/4, equal less or equal, or x is greater or equal to 1. We have tested, and you can show your number line here. Say 1/4, and then you can say, do this. Let me show you something. And this is 1. And what you can do here, show this, means this is my answer. And they say this is including because it also gives us the answer. I hope it's clear, right? But here it was not. So you see, that's why I highlight my arrow, but here I didn't write anything, just a normal line. The red line meaning x is less or equal to 1/4. This goes all the way, and this including x is greater or equal to 1. But here I didn't write anything, just my normal line. So if they say write it in terms of this, you can write like that, but in terms of number line, you could write like that. See? So this is going to be our answer. All this. So write that one because then you see number line. Okay. Now let's go to question number 11. Let me see if it does record. Yes, it does record. Okay, question number 11. Okay, question number 11 is easy. So what I'm going to do, let's say which of the following statement, is correct, is or are true. So this is what I'm going to do, right? So I'm going to say x squared, I got x squared here, minus a squared equal to 0. So we want to see if it's going to be true or not. Okay, so now I can take this over. I can just say x squared equal to a squared, and then I can square root here, and I can square it there. So x equal plus or minus a. You see what I'm saying? It's like saying somebody give you x squared equal to 9. So what you going to do? X squared minus 9 equal to 0. So I can just take over, excuse me, x squared equal to 9 and then square root and then square root. So x equal to plus or minus 3. So x equal plus or minus 3. So we want to see, but for now it's plus or minus a. So why did it give us like that? Look here. So let's assume our a equal to 3. Let's just say 3 like here. Look, if somebody give you negative 3 and somebody give you absolute, this is what we call absolute. If somebody give absolute of 3, anything, when you take either negative or positive and you plug in absolute, it always comes positive. So this negative 3 is going to become positive 3. Even this is just a positive 3. That's the weight of the absolute. Okay? So now, but now, the funny thing, you see how they give us here? They did not say this negative is inside. No. If somebody give me negative absolute of 3, this is going to be negative 3. Because you know why? This 3 is going to give me 3 because this negative is not inside the is outside. So this is going to give me 3 and we still have a negative which is outside. But if it was like this, and then this was going to give me positive because this is inside. So when it comes out here, it must be positive. But for this case, it was just a positive. So here, all of this, when you say negative a, this same is a negative, just a negative, is outside the absolute. And this a is going to give me a. So this is still negative a. So this is negative a, and this is when it's going to be a. So which is true. Because like a negative and a positive, which is this. So this is true. The first option is true. Now let's go for the option 2. For the option 2, so we're going to say, let's make some spacing. Option 2. So we want to see if it's true or it's not true. So option 2, 9 squared, so 9y cubed, minus 25y equal to 0. So we want to see if that is solution set of this equation. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to expand it. I will do factorization. So we know we can factor out y here because y is common. If you factor y here, I'm going to be left with 9y squared minus 25, it's 9 squared, equal to 0 because y is common. But for number, we don't have any number which is common. So for that case, I'm going to say this equal to 0 and this equal to 0. So y equal to 0 or 9y squared minus 25 equal to 0. So this will take over. It's going to be 9y squared equal to 25. Now let me write this, okay? 9y 5 equal to 25. Divide by 9, divide by 9. So divide by 9, divide by 9. So it's going to be 25 over 9. And then I'm going to square root and I'm going to square root. So my value of y is going to be y equal to plus or minus. When you square root 25, it's going to give you 5. When you square root 9, you get 3. You see, you can even separate. Say, oh, I can separate square root of 25 and square root of 9. And this is going to give me 5 and this will give me 3. But a plus or minus, or plus or minus. So our solution set is going to be, because they asked, they say solution set. A solution set is going to be, what is the face on? We know it's going to be, because there's a 0. Oh my God, my pen, I get it now. So we have a 0, and then we have a negative 5 over 4, and then positive 5 over 4. So which is the smallest one? The smallest one is going to be negative 5 over 4, 5 over 3, and then 0, because negative 5 over 3, and then 0, and then 5 over 3. So this is going to be our solution set, and you can even take this value and plug in, it's going to be true. Look, if you take 0, 0 times y cubed, 0, 0, 0 equal to 0. Yes, it's true. Take negative 5 over 3 is going to give you the same thing. Left and right is going to be true. You can test it. We know how to test solution set. So our solution set, this is not complete, because you know why? They forgot 0. But like I say, take all the value, test in your original question, and the one which satisfies shows left hand side equal to the right hand side. That's your solution set. And for now, if you take all of the 3, take this negative 5 over 3, plug it in here in y, cube it, times 9 minus, take the same thing, plug in here, it's going to give you 0 here, 0 to 0. Take this, look, 0 times whatever, 0 to, take 5 over 3 is going to give you the same answer. So the only thing, this is not true because they forgot 0 here. So since the condition is unsatisfied, because we see all of them they're satisfied, but this person here forgot. So since he forgot, it was a tricky. So it's not true. Let's go to the last one. The last one is actually easy, it's obvious. If somebody give you 2x equal to 4, how you get the value of x? I just divide by 2, divide by 2. And this cancel, x equal to 4 divided by 2 equal to 2. Now let's come to this question here. So for this question here, let's say x times 0 equal to 0. Okay, let's see. Let's do the same procedure and see if it's true or it's not true. Now you got x times 0, they say equal to 0, right? Now let's see. Divide by, because you want to get the value of x. Let's divide by 0. If you divide by 0, this is going to be undefined. So x, 0 divided by 0 is going to be undefined. Even here, look. This is going to be a determinant. So for that case, it's not true. You see? So the solution set is not true. It's undefined. See? So this is not true. It's false. So my only option is going to be only option 1. So now I'm going to go for the last equation. For the last equation now, let's go. Let me get another pen, just a second, guys. Get another pen here, quick. Just another pen, just a second, guys. Just a second, right? Just a second, there we go. Let me get another pen. Okay, I got it. Hey, okay. So the solution set only is going to be the face one. Now, let's go for the last one. I think I can just do here. Okay, they say the sum of the largest and the smallest of the number is, come on, this is easy, guys. Which is the biggest one here? The biggest one is this one. You know why? Because this is how many 2 and 3 is 1, and they'll be left with 1.5. But this, how many 3 and 4? How many 3 and 4? Let's see. So for me, this is the biggest. Because this is smaller. You know why this is smaller than this? Because look, this is smaller. How many 3 and 4? 1, and they'll be left with 1/3. So look, 1/3.5, a half is bigger. 1/3 is too small. It's not even a half of it. See? So this is bigger. And what about the smallest one? The smallest is going to be this one. See, you can change this to decimal and then you see which is smallest. This is smaller than this. Because look, if you have a number line like this, number line. This is 0. Let's say this is -1, this is -2, this is -3. Which is smallest one? The more you go to the left, the more your number gets smaller. Excuse me? Sorry. My light just fell. Apologies. Let me just fix it here. So the more you go to the left, your numbers get more smaller. Just a second, guys. Just a second, guys. Something went wrong here. I had an accident a little bit, you know. Okay. The more. Okay, let me just check if it does record. Yeah, sorry about the accident, guys. Sorry about the accident. The more you go to the left, the more you get number. Your number gets smaller. Meaning this is smaller than this. See? And the more you go to the right, you get it bigger. So this is smaller than this. Means -1 is bigger compared to -2. So you have to remember that the more you go right, the more your number is getting bigger. The more you go to the left, your number getting smaller. So for that case, if I look at these two, if I had to change to decimal, this may say -0.25, and if I change to decimal, this is going to be -0.33, somewhere there. So which is more smaller? This is going to be more smaller because it's more to the left. See? So you have to look on. Okay, look. One more. Right. Okay, this is my number line here. 0. -0.25 is going to come first here. -0.25. And this is going to be -0.33. Can't you see this more smaller because the more you go to the left? So for that case, this is the more smallest and this is the biggest. So I have to add them together. Let's add now. When you add this, -1/3 plus 3/2. And this is going to give me -1/3, 3/2. Okay, see here. Oh man. Okay, can just do it quick with me. Okay, let's go. Now, 2 times 3 equal to, 2 times 3 equal to -2 plus this and this equal to 9/2. This is going to be 7/2. 7. No. Excuse me, sorry. So sorry. This and this, -2 plus this and this equal to 9. And then multiply this two is going to give me equal to 6. Okay, this is going to be 7/6. You can plug in the calculator if you don't know how to do fraction. 7/6. So, all this stuff, when you add the small and the big, is going to give you 7/6. So the answer of this one is going to be 7/6. After adding the small and the bigger, which is -1/3 plus 3/2, is give us what? 7/6. Look, some of you might be new here, right? So make sure you leave a comment. I'm going to respond to your comment. Share this video. Like if you're new here, subscribe so that, you know, click the like button so that, you know, the more you click the like button means the video is going to be recommended and it's going to reach to more people who need the help just like you did, and you get to learn this video. Thanks a lot. I believe you learn how to do things, you know, verify my mistakes and my strengths as well. And thanks a lot for your time, man. Peace. I'm out.